Hi everyone, so for those of you who didn't get a chance to check out my first kind of Let's Talk intro to me video, my name's Cassidy and I'm the owner of Vintage by Nature. It's a secondhand clothing site that I've been running for about 2 years now. I have an Instagram profile, Depop account, and a Shopify account that I kind of sell products through. Thrifting became a huge passion of mine about 2 or 3 years ago when I realized that the daily choices we make have a huge impact on the environment, and the clothing and fashion choices that we make being one of them. Now, thousands and thousands of pounds of textile waste end up in our landfills each year, particularly in countries like Canada and the United States, where we have that disposable income to spend and we're not so cautious or careful of the purchases that we make. And a lot of the purchases that we do make end up not being worn 1 or 2 times and then just tossed out and into the garbage to sit there for another couple thousands of years. Now, it's been my mission to not contribute to fast fashion, so for the past year or so, I have not purchased any items from a retail store. Of course, I'll still go to La Senza or some stores like that, but when it comes to actual clothing items, I have not gone into a retail store to purchase any items, because I found that I can find all the brands, the styles, and the items that I like and that fit me properly at thrift stores and secondhand department stores, different warehouses, and also online. There's a lot of secondhand sellers as well. So that's kind of been my mission and contribution to minimizing the environmental impact that we all have on the environment. And I decided, like I said, 2 years ago, that I wanted to share kind of what I was doing with everyone else, since I was able to come across such great brands and different styles at these thrift stores. I thought, if I can find so many, I might as well collect them and might as well share them with other people. So anyways, the past year I've kind of been focused a lot on purchasing designer and luxury brands. I find it amazing that you can walk into a thrift store and find 5 items within a couple hours of looking that come from brands like Versace, Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. It's insane the different finds that people have purchased before and just don't have the need for, so they do choose to donate, which is completely amazing, because like I said, there's people like me and now you that can find them as well. So anyway, so the kind of purpose of this video here is to show you how I find these luxury items, the different sources that I go to find them, how I come across them in thrift stores, and how you too can look for them. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and show you kind of the items that I've collected over the past year or so to add to my personal collection, and some of the favorites that I've come across. So yeah, here we go. Kind of sort things into 3 categories. We'll start off by looking at all the clothing items that I have, then we'll go into the bags that I've got, and then we'll finish with the shoes and the scarves that I have as well. So to start off with clothing items, we can take a look at what I've got on right now. I just bought this, actually I got it in the mail yesterday. I bought this on Depop for just $30. It's an authentic Fendi tee. It actually came in the brand new packaging because someone was selling it because it was in the wrong size. They had got it as a gift and they just didn't want it. So like I said, it came brand new packaging, only $30, and yeah, I was pretty stoked to get this. Now we'll look into a couple Moschino tees that I have. These are from Italy. This one's here from the 2014 collaboration they did with Nickelodeon. It's the SpongeBob all over polka dot print. It's actually in perfect condition. I've only worn this once. I purchased this at Dead Stock at a market I did a couple months ago. I paid about 40 bucks, I believe, for this, and like I said, it was brand new. I've only worn it once, so I do have this up on my website, Vintage by Nature, because like I said, I just don't get as much wear as I'd like out of it, but it's a perfect condition for a white tee, no stains, no marks, nothing on this. I love that there. I also have this other Moschino teddy bear tee. Now this was a Depop purchase. Someone actually had bought it and they weren't sure about what the brand was, so they were selling it for $25. They honestly bought it because they liked the teddy bear on it. I was like, I like the brand on it, but if you like the teddy bear. So anyways, so they were selling it for $25, including shipping. I got this, purchased this. Again, Depop's my go-to app. That's definitely one of my big recommendations. I use that. You can search by location, price range, and brand, and even size, I believe. So what I'll do often is keep my location strictly in Canada and the States because I don't like to purchase internationally. Sellers do have reviews, so you can check the reviews and see how long purchases do take to get to Canada, or if they've shipped to Canada before. But as Canada is a smaller country in comparison to some others, a lot of Depop sellers haven't shipped here from international places, so I do tend to stick to, like I said, Canada and the States. Also, that restricts the amount of duties that I'm paying and the amount of time and money that I'm wasting when I'm making sale, when I'm purchasing items or whatever. So I do sometimes get caught up with paying a bit of duties when I do purchase items from the States. So my go-to place is Canada to purchase items from. Shippers can always ship things for under $20, $15 maximum is usually what I'll pay. And if so, that's on like a heavier item. So like I said, Depop is my go-to app. I'll always search by brand names. Almost every day I'm checking for the designer brands, what new items have been posted, and that's where I come across a lot of these finds. And as you'll notice, a lot of my luxury items have come from Depop. So anyways, this again was one of my tees that I found. This one I just purchased about a month ago, and I love, love, love the velvet of it. It's a velvet Versace long sleeve, and it fits me perfectly, actually. It's super comfy. Has the the Versus collection, so it has a Versus and then the Versace logo here. Versace tag, it's a size small, and the Versace little logo down there as well. Like I said, I absolutely love the velvet material on this. Just purchased this a week ago on Depop. It was $40, including shipping. Again, someone had found it thrifted and they were just trying to sell it. It wasn't their size, so they weren't keeping it for themselves, and they just wanted to get rid of it. So I was like, yeah, that's for me. This here I actually purchased from at Dead Stock when I was doing a market a couple months back. Back at the end of November, I did a market with Vintage by Nature up there in Toronto. I'm definitely going to go up again. Dead Stock markets are great. They have tons of selection, all high-end brands, all great prices. All the vendors are willing to give deals and great discounts on a lot of items. So I did purchase this towards the end of the day from Thrift Mob. I'll hook his Instagram link in the bio to this video as well. He has a ton of great items, constantly posting, constantly updating things. He's only been running a site for about a year and still has such a great selection of items. So I purchased this Gucci crew neck from him. Now I haven't worn it as much as I like, probably because I keep a lot of my higher end long sleeve shirts. I don't wear them as much because I like to keep them away, bring them out on special occasions. So it's got the GG all over print in the front here, and it's got that going across the back there as well in the gray. And then it has the, of course, Gucci logo going down the front. Like I said, he gave me a great deal on this, great guy. Definitely check out his page. And yeah, I do have this for sale as well on Vintage by Nature, just strictly because I don't wear it as much as I like. But again, the condition and quality of this is amazing. And again, I love the patterns, the black and red details down here, obviously too. And that was a size medium. Again, made in Italy. Moving on with the Gucci tees. This is one of my favorites as well. I love the collection this came from. The whole, it looks like a $10 tee, but it's really a $500 tee type thing. And again, the condition of this when I purchased, I was so surprised. Completely 10 out of 10, no stains, no marks. This one, again, was made in Italy, and I purchased this on Depop for $25. Someone had just come across it, and they weren't sure if it was bootleg or authentic, and because they hadn't like seen the collaboration and collection that it had come from. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. If you're not sure, whatever. It's got the floral embroidered print on here, and again, I love the whole, yeah, it looks like came from, you picked it out of a garbage bin, but it's really a really nice tee. So anyways, yeah, that's one of my other finds. I found that about a few months ago on Depop as well, as I mentioned. Now, I had cropped this long sleeve myself. It's an all black Armani, and I found this at Value Village actually for $3.99. I do find a lot of Armani and those type of brands, Yves Saint Laurent, at Value Village. And again, like I said, I wasn't too fond of the fit. It was kind of like a big, baggier long sleeve men's shirt, and I was like, oh, I can crop this. So I just crop that, and I will wear it with basically jeans, anything like that, just a basic black little crop there. That one again is actually for sale on Vintage by Nature since I've had it for a while, and like I said, I do wear it quite a bit, but I have posted that one up on for sale. This one I got from the boys at Street Culture. I'll hook their Depop link as well in the bio. They are great. I went to their warehouse and they had this sitting out, and I was like, neon, pink, orange, yellow, my colorway. These are like my favorite colors to wear. I love the bright colors. I'll even pair this with like yellow pants, pink pants, whatever I can. So it's got the yellow Guess logo there, orange and pink colorway, and it is a Guess Farmers Market tee. So this is like a super great collection. I'll probably hold on to this one for a while because like I said, I'm in love with the colors on it. And I go up there, they've got a ton of selection. They actually ship internationally for free. So if you go into their Depop, they can ship anywhere in the world for free. They've got tons and tons of clothes and they're always posting new things. So I'll definitely hook you their link as well. This one is one of my favorite sweaters. I wish I wore it more and I don't know why I don't. Probably because again, like I said, like that Gucci sweater, I tend to only bring out my favorites on special occasions. But this one here has the velvet going down the sleeves and it's baby pink colorway, and I actually bought this on Depop. The girl who was selling it wasn't sure of the brand. She had purchased it thrifting. She just knew it looked like a high quality sweater. So I did pay, I believe, $50 or $60 for this, especially too because it's a heavier item, so I did probably pay a bit more on shipping. But when I did get it in, I looked up the brand, and it's called from Daisy, and their bodysuits on their website start at $300. So when I got into their sweater section, they go for $800 retail value. So this was an amazing find for, like I said, even $50, $60, which for me is more than I typically pay for like clothing type items on Depop or definitely in store. But anyways, I love the material. It's a super high quality, super warm sweater, and it's a bit longer too. So it does give you that bit of extra warmth in the winter. So that's about it for some of my favorite luxury clothing items that I found. Next off, we'll move on to my bags, which is absolutely my favorite collection. I probably have 30 to 40 different designer bags that I've collected over the past year and a half. Now I do have 20 or so of those up for sale, and these are probably my 10 favorites and 10 of my go-to items that I'll wear a lot. Going out, going to school, running around, running errands, just the bags I typically, if I need to run out quickly, go anywhere, or reach for in my closet and use on a regular basis. So we'll get into looking at those. Okay, first things first, probably one of my favorites is all over Gucci print, red and navy striped, and it's the navy kind of like Gucci logo with the kind of like grayish beige background. It's got a big front pocket here with kind of like one small side interior pocket. The gold Gucci logo here, and it's an adjustable strap length as well. I'll usually wear it like a side bag like that type thing over the shoulder sometimes if I want to adjust it. Anyways, one of my favorite finds, some guy came down actually from Mississauga and sold me a few bags and really nice pieces. This was one of them. I've held on to it for a while. I do have it up for sale, but I'm not giving it up for very cheap because it's one of my favorite bags that I have. Like I said, I go to it, turn to this one for a lot, as it does have like a lot of different colors in it, so I can pair it with a lot of different things that I wear. Anyways, moving on with the Gucci favorites. This again, I love the style of this. This is a Gucci side bag, so like worn like that. I absolutely love the pattern on it. Again, it's that Gucci all over print, all over logo monogram print, gray and black colorway. So this one again is pretty versatile and can be worn with lots of different outfits. And again, there's a ton of pockets, a front pocket here, a back pocket, and another small front pocket. So it's awesome, lots of storage space in this. So I'm going to the club, going to the mall, going just to the store, anywhere, festival. This is my go-to bag. One of my Instagram customers sold me this. She hit me up and said she had a couple Gucci bags she wanted to get rid of. So I purchased this off her. I'm not too sure of the authenticity or anything. It does have the Gucci official registered logo here, and it does have a number inside as well. So I'm thinking Not too sure. It does have I'm not sure if you can see, but it is slightly stained here. Again, not too noticeable on the black and silver. Again, one of my favorite pieces. This one I got a ton of compliments on, the all over colorful Louis Vuitton print. Again, since I mentioned I wear a ton of different colors, this one I can wear with a lot of my outfits. If I don't have a green, pink, purple, white, blue bag, or if I don't want to be super bold with my accessories, since my outfit's already so bold, I'll wear this kind of to tone things down a little. And the great part about this one is it does come with a second strap, so I can wear it as a little clutch, or I can wear it over the shoulder. For me personally, I usually am carrying a bunch of stuff in my hands or carrying a lot of things when I'm going somewhere, so I prefer to wear it as a long over the shoulder bag. But again, it's got that cute bow all over Louis Vuitton print, the studded details all there, as well as like the Louis Vuitton. This bag is a really nice bag. Like I said, I do get quite a few compliments on this one. I love it. This one is probably about 8 out of 10 condition. As you can see, there's a few slight flaws. Like, I obviously could get this fixed, and I probably should get some of these fixed. Just a matter of taking the time. This one, I can't remember the exact name of the collection that it came from, but it was a rare collection done with Louis Vuitton with the floral print. You will see a few bags like this. It is a really rare find, and I did find this I actually found this at a thrift store for like $5.99. It was amazing. I was super excited that I found it. The difference between Value Village and Goodwill is Goodwill will put a lot of their designer bags behind the counter, which makes finding them easier, but Value Village often doesn't take the time to look through their designer bags, so I can find them for super cheap. I usually don't pay over $15 for high-end designer bags. The bags that they usually do price at Value Village higher, like Tommy Hilfiger, Coach, less expensive designer brand names versus the high-end brand names, because they usually can't authenticate or aren't sure of what they are exactly, so they usually don't price them too high. So again, I found this one at Value Village. A great find there. Like I said, it was like, I believe $5.99. Now this one I came across at Value Village as well. So it's a Prada bag, and there's so many different ways you can wear this, like literally. So you can wear it as like a long over the shoulder bag. It's got the Prada logo there, or you can detach it. The strap is detachable, so you can carry it as like, kind of like, almost like a key bag type thing, or like a little clutch. And it's got 3 different compartments as well, which is super awesome. There's so much that you can do with this. So many different spaces for such a small bag. And like I said, I love the like basic black look on it. I'm sure you could even wear it as like a side bag type thing if you wanted to. I can't, to be honest, I haven't used this yet, but I did just find it recently, and I am big on the Prada. I use my wallet's Prada, and I have a lot of other like 3 other black Prada bags that I can kind of pair this with. So Prada is like my go-to for like basic black bags. This is actually the only one that I'm showing you, but I do have a full-size big Prada bag. Like I said, my wallet's Prada, and my bag that I typically bring to work is Prada as well. This is a perfect bag for me to kind of like accessorize or toss in my bigger bags if I need to, or pull out of my bigger bags if I need to. So again, a great find. That was actually found at Value Village as well for I think $9.99. This one I found at Value Village as well recently. It's a Chanel bag, and I absolutely love it. Now you can wear this a couple different ways as well, since this strap here, if I can get it going, is adjustable in length. So you can kind of wear it as like a longer bag, or you can adjust the strap here and carry it as like a shorter bag. And I love the gold chain on it. Now typically you see the Chanel in the silver print, and again, the logo on it is silver print, the chain is gold, which is awesome. Now there is a bit of slight fading here, but I absolutely love the silver kind of diamond pattern way on this. It is a smaller bag, and I typically bring a lot of things with me, so I'll only usually bring this if I'm going out to the club or just running a couple errands or something. But again, I love the fact that it's silver and gold, so it can be paired with quite a bit of different things. That one I found at Value Village for, like I said, $9.99. Now I'll get into some of my favorites over here. So this is a Louis Vuitton bag that I found on Depop. I did pay $65 for it. Now, I had never seen this pattern before in person. I am so in love. This is absolutely one of my favorites. I'll probably keep this one for quite some time. So it has the red all over Louis Vuitton print here, and then of course it has the brown and beige Louis Vuitton monogram print. We also have the beige Louis Vuitton logo going across here, And then of course the actual Louis Vuitton signature there. Has these awesome pendants hanging off here. Again, this one has quite a few pockets. There's a tiny pocket here. This big full pocket, which also has the monogram print inside. It's amazing. Another small pocket, and it zips fully. Like I said, this one's a nice big size bag. I'll use this for school quite a bit. It's got the black, also Louis Vuitton print on the back, the maroon. There's so many different details in this. Absolutely love this bag, and it was great condition. Only problem, I ended up paying about $40 in shipping duties because I did buy it from the States, and he actually priced it like way higher than what he probably priced at like retail price for, so I had to pay quite a bit of duties on this, but it was okay because like I said, I only paid $60 for the bag itself. So I was really excited about this, and I've kept this for quite a while. Anytime I wear this out, everyone's like, oh my god, where'd you find that? I've never seen one like that before. So yeah, I'm super love the colorway and pattern on this. One of my favorite finds. I keep saying one of my favorite finds with all these bags, but it's because like I said, my bag collection is like my baby, and I've got so many of them. Anyways, this one is my go-to daily basis school bag. It fits everything that I need. I can fit my laptop, a couple binders, textbook in here. It's just got that big, full, open one pocket. There's a little tiny pocket here where I'll put other things that I need for storage, but I can literally fit like my life in this bag, which I do, and I use it regularly all the time. And like I said, just that basic brown and beige Louis Vuitton print, but this one is my go-to. And I guess I lied. I do have this is the Prada bag that I use for work. I found this one actually at Goodwill behind the counter, again making my thrift shopping a bit easier. So that's how I did know it was authentic. It was priced at $50, so I did pay $50 for it. It does have the Prada logo on the front here, and it is a really nice quality bag. It's got the zipper on the back, and it is a hard bottom and hard shell, so it's a super sturdy, good quality bag. And there's a ton of space in here, a lot of different pockets. I do have some of my work stuff in here right now because, like I said, I just will grab this as I'm heading out to work. So that's one of my favorites. And we're on to our final two. Here I have a couple Fendi bags. This is my favorite one that I use most of the time. I actually wore this today with my new Fendi top, of course. So it's just a Fendi all over print, brown logo bag. Got a couple pockets inside, and other than that, pretty basic. I honestly can't remember where I found this one. Usually if I can't remember, I found it on Depop, and if I can't remember the price, that means I usually didn't pay too much for it because I only remember the expensive ones. So I'm assuming, like I said, I either found this at Depop or thrifting. Anyways, again, one of my favorites. I do love Fendi. Fendi's been like my favorite brand of late. So yeah, and last but of course not least is, if I can get it undone here, this Gucci fanny pack. Now I had purchased one at Dead Stock. Like I said, I did a market a few months ago with Vintage by Nature up there, and I had purchased one off the booth beside me. And then a couple days later, as I mentioned, that this girl messaged me saying she was trying to sell a couple of Gucci bags. So I was like, yeah, and I bought this one. I sold the other one because I liked the belt on this one more, like the color. The other one was just a basic brown belt. Now this one here is the green and red stripe, which I love. I don't know why I'm in love with like the black and red and the green and red Gucci stripe. And again, it's all over monogram print with the Gucci logo there. Got a couple pockets here, and like I said, I'm in love with the fanny packs. They're so convenient, super conventional, and they have been in style. Hopefully they stay in style for a little longer because I'm not about to give up a few that I have. Okay, so last but not least, we've got shoes and scarves. Now I have these 3 scarves, and I found them all pretty recently actually. We will start here with this Burberry one that I found. This one I found at Value Village. Now I find people don't technically look through all the scarves often, and they're often in kind of a hidden spot in a lot of the stores, not typically where people tend to look. Now this one's from the Premier collection, and it isn't great quality. There wasn't very many flaws on this, and I actually wear this as with a lot of the scarves. I'll wear them as tube tops. You can wear them as head wraps. They're super functional for different wear and purposes. So I love, love, love scarves. And that one was $2.99 at Value Village. This one I just ordered online from off Depop. And again, since it is a bit bigger in size, can be worn as a tube top, head wrap, however you'd like. It is that lovely, colorful Louis Vuitton print. I love the white with the all rainbow colorway, and especially the colors on this, they're kind of unique. Like there's turquoise, kind of like a darker yellow, purple, different colors that you don't typically see all the time. So I love the different colors and patterns on this. This one was only $20 including shipping. You can usually get light products like this shipped for pretty cheap. When I'm shipping stuff like this, I can usually ship them for $3 to $5 because of the lightweight and the size of them. So this one, yeah, like I said, I only paid $20 for this, and I bought this off Depop, yeah, just a couple weeks ago. This one, again, I found at Valley Village actually the same day that I found that Burberry scarf. It was a good day, one of those luxury find days. So it's an all over Louis Vuitton print, and it's got the Louis Vuitton little name bar there. And this one is super, I love the size of it. It's actually quite a big scarf, so you can do kind of a lot with it. I will wear this one in the winter time when I'm going out because I do like to have those warmer scarves, and as you can tell, keep my neck bundled up there, especially when we're dealing with this and -20, -40 with the wind chill type of weather. So anyways, this one I found at Valley Village as well for $2.99. So that was a super great find to add to my scarf collection. Now these, unfortunately, I probably will have to sell because they are slightly small for me, but I did purchase them just this winter, and I obviously have to wear them out in the spring or summer before I sell them. So I gotta hold on to them for a little longer. But anyways, these are a size 5 or 35 in, oh, that's the thing, Italian shoes, yeah, size 35. But anyways, I believe they're close to a size US 5, which is slightly small for me. I'm usually a 5.5, 5.5, 6-ish. So they are, like I said, a tiny bit small on me. I do kind of have to squeeze into them, but they are the Gucci all over print, and they are in such great condition. And again, me, clumsy me, I can't walk in 4-inch heels, so I prefer my like 1-2-inch, not gonna break my neck type thing. So these are ideal, my favorite type. So like I said, if I can hold on to them, I will, but I do believe they are slightly small for me. But anyways, I found these on Depop. I actually had purchased them with a different, another Gucci bag. I got a bit of a deal on them because I purchased them with another item, but she only charged me $80 for them. So I was hoping they would fit me, a little small, but one of my favorite finds from Depop. And last but not least, a little dirty, but nonetheless, it's winter time, so I haven't washed all my shoes since every time I go outside, they get covered in snow or covered in something, so I'm gonna wait till springtime and do a big, massive clean on them all. But these ones I found at a Goodwill, kind of like a hidden Goodwill over in Welland, which is Welland's a hidden gem on its own. But anyways, these are Coach all over print monogram sneakers. They've got that brown kind of logo there on the flap of the shoe. They're in okay condition, probably like 8 out of 10 condition, but I do love the print on them. They're pretty like versatile with what I can wear them with: black, gray, white, so many different outfits, patterns, and styles that I can pair these with. So these have been like my go-to sneakers if I just, like I said, need to toss something on with kind of like a basic colored outfit when I'm not wearing my neon, purple, yellow, whatever color pattern I decide to wear for the day. So again, that's it for my shoe and scarf collection. Thank you everyone for watching my luxury collection video. As I mentioned, my Instagram, personal, and Vintage by Nature link are in the bio, as well as on my personal profile. Hope you guys get a chance to check those out. I'm super excited for next week's video. It's going to be focused on a photo shoot that I'm doing for Vintage by Nature. I have a few models and photographers coming out for that. I've been planning some winter spring transition looks, and I'm going to share some behind the scene footage, looks that I planned out, and how everything kind of turns out and works for our photo shoots, and I'll share all that with you. So I'm super excited. Videos will be now dropping on Wednesdays. I haven't quite set up a time, but I'm sure I'll come up with that soon enough. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.